I'm not growing up, I'm just burning down, and I'm standing in line to walk amongst the dead. I'm listening to Green Day. Anywho, hey guys, what's going on? Pause. I'm just sitting here in my room. It's Friday, and I'm feeling a lot better than I did the last couple days, and I need to shave. I haven't shaved for like the last 2 or 3 days. You know, that's one of the things, like, when I'm sick, I don't want to shave, so I don't. And then, I don't know, it looks stupid. But anyway, yeah, so I need to shave. And, but why am I boring you with that? What did I do yesterday? Oh, yesterday, because I was feeling so much better and such and all that things, I went and I played Quidditch, and it was awesome. And by awesome, I mean I actually scored, so that was cool. I like owned it. I was like, everybody was, for some reason, all of our guys got like down, and I was like, no. And then I ran over and I scooped up the quaffle, and I was running, and then the beater like threw the ball, and I like ducked, and then I'm like dodged it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make it, and the keeper was like standing in front of the goal, was like, yeah, come on, bring it on, and I was like, I'm going to, and so I charged at the keeper, and I spun around them, and then I was like, yeah, and it went right through the hoop, and I was like, yeah, but, you know, that was, and then we caught the snitch, so, I mean, we won. Well, we lost the first time, but then we won that time. It was, yeah, it was nice, and it was dark too. And then I went over to Eric and Ellen's and watched Jersey Shore, yay! Because that's apparently now a thing that we do. And by a thing that we do, I mean it's something for me to do on a Thursday night. That isn't movie night. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so movie night. Anyway, I don't need this anymore, which is great because I'm not sick. And oh god, what else do I have to tell you guys? I don't really have like anything else to tell you. I got my Zippo fixed, so now it actually works. But it's only so I can, well, you know, I gotta brush up on my skills again, but you know, it's just something to do in my free time and not burn down the dorm. Ugh, I think I put too much in. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop playing with that. In fact, I'll probably just put it in my drawer and forget about it. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here listening to Green Day. I haven't listened to Green Day in since like junior year. No, not even since junior. I don't know. I haven't listened to them like actually like for a long time, and so I'm listening to them now. I'm like, oh, nostalgia, because they were like for a significantly long time period from like 8th grade to maybe the beginning of sophomore year, the only band on my iPod. So, you know, it's kind of fun to go back and be like, oh, I remember this song, right? And then, yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing that, and I'm playing Gemcraft, but Gemcraft's stupid. It really is. And, yeah, oh, and Taylor and Brian and Tom, hopefully Tom, I don't know, are all coming up today, and they left, I think around 3 is when Taylor told me he'd leave, but Eric told me that Taylor and them are going to be coming back, or coming here sooner, so yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. We'll get to, you know, maybe I'll bring my camera and you guys can see them, because they're awesome. So yeah, that's cool, and other than that, I think my roommate's leaving for the weekend. I'm not sure. Whatever the case. Oh yeah. So there's been this like long period of time where I was like, oh, I don't want to play my guitar loud because my roommate might get upset because he, you know, he just is that way. But no, he's not that way. I don't know. He never. I mean, anyway, whatever the case. Today, just because I was like, you know what, I feel like being a man and doing whatever I want to do. So. I was just in here playing my guitar from about 2 until about 3:45 today, and yeah, so that was cool. The whole time he was here, but anyway, other than that, nothing else is going on. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, and I don't know if you want to comment below, just because I'm bored, and I need things to read, and nobody's commented on my videos for a while now. Comment below and tell me what you're doing this weekend. Just, you know. Oh, and I got my blood taken yesterday, and the lady. That's the story I should have told you guys. Okay, so I got my blood taken yesterday for a cholesterol screening just because I wanted extra credit on my health thing because I forgot my health teacher's name, and that was a question on the test, and I completely forgot it. I was like, David McAwesome Sauce. That's exactly what I put on the test. His name's actually Paul Moore, and as soon as I left the room, I was like, Paul Moore, God. You know, I remembered it as soon as I left, and I was like, darn it, it wasn't even David. But he looks like a David. I don't know how anybody could look like a David, but he looks like a David. Anyway, because I needed extra credit in the class, so I was like, hey, dude. Well, I didn't say hey, dude. I was just like, hey, I'm going to sign up for this cholesterol thing, because he said it would be extra credit. So, anyway, I've never really had my blood drawn correctly. Well, I mean, once, I think. Mother says I got my blood drawn once. But, anyway, I went in, and the lady was like, oh, come on. I was like, well, my time's not till 9:10. She's like, well, you might as well get it done now. It's like 8:40, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, I don't really mind. And so I walked in, and this old lady is sitting there, and she's like, okay, put out your arm. So I stuck my arm out, and she puts this like giant rubber band around it and pulls it tight, and I was like, okay, and she's just sitting there, and then taps on my arm a couple times, and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then she jabs the needle into me, right, and misses my vein, and I was like, ah, it hurt. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed your vein. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, that's cool. And she, like, pulls it out again and puts it, and I was like, I think she got it second time, I don't know, third time. Whatever case, I was stabbed about 3 times. And then she finally got it, and she was sitting there making light conversation while blood's gushing out of me in this vial. And I was like, oh, I can't look at it. And she was like, oh, you know, tell your mom you can never be a junkie. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you can't find your veins very easily. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll call her and tell her that. And so I did. But yeah, so apparently my veins don't want to show up, so that's cool. And so yeah, that's really it. That's everything that happened to me yesterday. Yeah. So, like I said, comment below, tell me what you're doing this weekend. It's now 8 minutes long, this video, that is, and, enjoy it. Enjoy, life and such and all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Just, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. Hit the red button.